Every place carries questions. Questions written in its landscapes, its languages, its archives, and even its silences. Across the Southern Hemisphere, our stories have been shaped by trade routes and migration, struggle and imagination, and decisions made generations before we even arrived. The Southern Question is a podcast about curiosity. Together with leaders, historians, and citizens, we explore the forces that shaped our past, the tensions that shape our present, the possibilities that shape our future. This is where history lives. This is where history speaks. And this is where we begin. I'm Jolene Martin, and I'll be asking the Southern Question. On March 18th, 2026, within the historic walls of the Castle of Good Hope, I was afforded an exclusive conversation with His Excellency, the Ambassador of the Islamic Republic of Iran to South Africa, hosted by the Cape Town Ulama Board, whilst at war. In our discussion, the Ambassador reflected on the enduring relationship between South Africa and Iran, the evolving role of BRICS, media narratives, and interfaith solidarity. From the vantage point of the Global South, this conversation invites us not only to listen, but to reconsider how history, justice, and human dignity shape the future we are collectively building. This is the Southern Question. Your Excellency, thank you so much for your time and welcome to the Southern Question here on the BRICS channel. Firstly, allow me to extend our condolences to you and the people of Iran on the tragic killing of your supreme leader. Now, what is the process like in selecting your new supreme leader?
Thank you very much. In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate. At the end of February, the 28th of February, United States and Israel regime started an unlawful aggression against Iran. They assassinated our leadership and they target some residential areas, such as schools. They killed lots of people. Among them were 170 daughter school girls. These actions are against international law and human rights. They think and they thought that by killing our leadership, they can topple the government and Iran would surrender. But it's not happened because the people of Iran supporting the government. The people of Iran from that time, they are on the street to support the government. It was the second time that we were attacked by United States and Israel. We were on the middle of the negotiation with United States regarding to the peaceful nuclear activity of Iran. There were lots of baseless accusations against us that we are seeking nuclear arms. But based on the fatwa of our great and late leader, it's forbidden for us. Fabricating, producing, and using nuclear arms is forbidden. And based on his fatwa, it's haram for us. We were engaging in negotiation with the United States, but they betrayed the diplomacy. And at the middle of the negotiation, they start attack against Iran.
The morning that began with the school bell ended with the sound of an explosion.
روزنامه آمریکایی نیویورک تایمز در گزارش تحقیقی اثبات کرد عامل حمله خونبار به دبستان دخترانه میناب آمریکاست.
In Manab, a classroom that was meant to hold the alphabet turned into a field of death. Small school bags were left on the ground, and notebooks that were never finished remained filled with dreams. Children know no enemies, and they choose no wars. They come only to live. and how bitter it is when the world becomes so cruel that it is frightened even by the laughter of a little schoolgirl.
Your Excellency, we have a young audience as well, so kindly paint a picture for us of what the relationship was like between Iran and the Republic of South Africa. And let's start with apartheid.
For information of young generation, which maybe they don't have any sufficient information about the history of our relation, I should say that at the era of Shah of Iran, the Shah of Iran and the regime of Iran had a very good relation with South African apartheid system, and they support by exporting oils, and more than 95% of energy of South Africa came from Iran. And immediately after the revolution, we stopped. With direct order of our great leader, Imam Khomeini, we stopped any kind of support and relation with our South African apartheid system and start support the struggle of people of South Africa. And immediately after the collapse of apartheid, we established a new era of relation between two countries in 1994. And we reopened our embassy in Pretoria. And from that time, we have a very good relation in all aspects. Political aspects, we have exchanged lots of delegations, we have in contact, we have exchanged our views bilaterally and in multilateral questions. We have lots of common position in regarding to international issues such as Palestine, such as human rights, such as removing poverty, such as fighting against any kind of racism. In economic and commercial ties, we have a very good relation, although there is lots of difficulties which imposed by third parties, but we are committed to expand our relations. We have a very good joint commission. We have signed lots of documents, lots of MOUs between two countries. Regarding to the public diplomacy, we have a good relation with different NGOs, with the people, and we promote people connection and talk. It is very important. One of our tasks in embassy is that increasing the knowledge and information of two sides regarding to each other. When you talk to South Africans, some people don't know about Iran, and they have their information through Western medias. We ask them and emphasize that they should have their information from the first hand and from the origin of resources and origin source of these news and information. And we are ready to provide all real information. Do not pay attention to the false news and fake news. Mm-hmm. As you know, with the development of some industries such as AI, they produce lots of fake films and clips. Do not pay attention to these false clips. If you want to have real information, please try from the right side to have it.
It's wonderful that you've brought up AI, because we are inundated through social media, etc., with a narrative that we don't know is true or not. So tell us, what is the situation in Iran at the moment? Talk to us, please, about the Strait of Hormuz. Is it shut down?
After the illegal attack, which organized by United States and Israel on Iran, they thought that the people came to the street to protest the governments. It's a miscalculation. It's not true.
Okay.
The people came to the street to support the government. You know, it is about 18 days that the people come to the street every night to express their support and solidarity with government. They knows everything. They knows the lies and fake news. They can realize the fake news and the approach of imperialism, Zionism, and United States against themselves. In this situation, they bring their solidarity and they support the government. As I told you, the United States, our enemies, United States and Zionist regime thought that with the assassination of our leadership, the country would collapse. The people now figure out the final plan of our enemy is the division of Iran. Because of that, they are united. And the unification of Iran is very important and valuable thing. We have a resilient people. You know, we are under the pressure of United States and the other Western countries for more than 47 years with tough sanctions. They implement all the pressure. They use all the pressures, all the means, war, sanctions. But we would not surrender because we rely on our people and we think that we can defend ourselves and we should defend ourselves. It's not just and fair to put pressure on Iran and at the same time to ask them to be surrender. Regarding to the Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz is not closed. It is open, but it's closed for United States and Israel. If anybody wants to pass, they should talk to Iran and negotiate with Iran because, we are responsible for the security of this part, very strategic part of the world, which pass more than 20% of energy. Some productions such as fertilizers, petrochemical productions. We negotiate with some countries such as India and the others and allow them to pass. And there is some vessels that pass daily. And it is our responsibility to work with them, to talk with them, and it is their responsibility to observe our restrictions and our position and take into the consideration our situation.
Thank you. Your Excellency, as a South African, I would like to know what has the response been from DIRCO?
The DIRCO, at the beginning of this issue and this unlawful attack, we were in contact, we were in negotiation, we exchanged our views. I was and I am in contact with DIRCO. We talked together in all levels. We expressed our position and elaborate our position to our friends and our colleague in DIRCO. They released a statement last week. They condemned the aggression, illegal aggression of the United States and Israel and condemned it and expressed it's not acceptable. Although we have some discussion about their approach and our approach, maybe in some ways we have some common understanding, and sometimes we criticize each other for some reasons. But we are in contact. We appreciate the firm position of DIRCO, which released recently by Secretary General, by Director General of DIRCO, which reject the U.S. demands to cut the relation with Iran. We think that we should respect the sovereignty of all the countries. We should respect the independence of all countries. They can determine their future. They can determine their national interest to having relation with the others. Nobody can dictate its policy on the others. We are not living in 17th or 18th century. We are living in 21st century. We should respect all the independent nations, all the sovereign countries, and we should express our hope to expand our relation with respect each other values.
Earlier in your briefing, you said that you felt like the BRICS alliance was powerful. You said the BRICS alliance was powerful. Why did you say that?
You know, the BRICS countries is a very powerful bloc. China, Russia, India, Brazil, South Africa, Iran, Ethiopia, Egypt, and the others. We should be united. We should work with each other. This bloc is not against any other blocs. We want to increase our bilateral ties or unilateral ties with each other. We should promote working with each other. We depend and we expect increasing our cooperation within the BRICS with all our partners.
That's very exciting news, and we look forward to it as well.
Inshallah.
Something I would love to ask you about is you mention Muslim and non-Muslim solidarity. What would that look like to you, Mr. Ambassador?
It is important, regardless to the differences and regardless to the religion and the beliefs. We are human beings. We should work together. We should cooperate with each other to promote humanity, to promote human rights, to promote cooperation and increase cooperation between themselves and between ourselves. It is important that we attach on this very important policy and task. Everybody has it's a kind of moral obligation for everybody to work, to know each other first, and to promote and to have a good relation, and to strengthen the connection and contact between the nations. It is very important. BRICS, as a new bloc, can play a major role to promote peace and security and cooperation, friendly cooperation and brotherly cooperation in the world.
My last question to you, Your Excellency, something I found personally profound in your briefing was you spoke about the faith value of unity, and it possibly even being a Quranic value. That is something which is important to us. I am an indigenous descendant to this part of the world. So Khoi and San people, the indigenous people, also believe in unity. How do you believe a unity lens could fix things going forward?
We think unity is very important. If we want to live in peace, we should promote understanding. We should respect each other. We should respect the values of each other. We should work on the values which promote peace, security, and cooperation between the nations. It is very important, regardless to the race, regardless to the place that we are living. Maybe we are living in China, Russia, Brazil. It's not important. The distance is not important. What is important that we can realize and understand each other we can talk to each other, we can reach to a conclusion in order to promote cooperation between our nations. It is our duty, it is our responsibilities. It is not only the responsibility of governments, it's a responsibility of all nations, all young generation, and all the people, women, men, and especially the media, the elites, intellectuals. They should talk to the people and explain them and help promoting peace in the world.
Amazing. You're on the Southern Question on this show. We end every show with a question, and I feel like the question you've left me with is, worldwide, are we capable of unity? Thank you so much, Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.